Good afternoon everyone, hope you're all doing well. I do have a cold, so I apologise if I sound a bit different. And welcome to a new video. So essentially in this video, I'm just going to be taking you through sort of a day or 2 days, 3 days of my life. So to start with, I'm going to get logged on to the laptop. I just got back from school. We've now started at school again.
Started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too? Grabbing the wind, cutting my skin, but it's hard because I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling.
Okay then, so in terms of what I'm going to do today, it's day 2 of filming this video. I'm now going to go back inside. I just got back from school, and what I'm going to do is go and learn more about the solution, the problem, the stuff that I need to create and actually make for the business, because now this really has made me change the way I think and the way that I'm trying to do things. Because before, I just sort of advertised that we do social media management, and I didn't know the specific problem that people were facing with social media management, for example. But now that I sort of watch these videos and I understand that I need to find a problem that people are facing, I need to and then find a solution around that and then create an offer based on it. And that's something I think is really, really important. So whether it is Imperium Academy, whether it's something else, I'm really not trying to promote it on here. I'm just saying I think it's a good place for people to start and learn the basics and build the foundations. But if you can watch a video on how to build an offer or how to find problems people are currently experiencing, I would 100% recommend that. Because that's probably something that I've learned, and I don't even know if it's going to work yet, but it's just something that I've never tried, something that I've always thought about doing, but I just haven't done, Before I just market generally, I do social media management, I do automation in 2DMs, but now I need to find an actual issue and then build a solution based on that issue. And that's something that people actually want and something people will pay for, but you can give them free trials or guarantees to make sure that they're safe as a buyer, or they're safe before they even start to pay for your service. But just a really, really, really important point. Let me know if you're enjoying these vlog style videos, or if you prefer me sitting down talking to a camera about one specific topic more. Just let me know what videos you enjoy. I'm not too sure if you're going to hear me very well, it's quite windy out here. But that's kind of, not quite windy, it's a little bit windy. I don't know if my mic's very good or not. But yeah, so let me know if you're enjoying these videos, if you prefer the vlog style, or if you prefer me sitting down talking about one specific topic. The next video I'm going to make is going to be all about the solution, the problem and the offer. I'm not too sure if it will be what they are. I'll just be talking about how I'm going to find them and the stuff I'm doing to try and find a problem and then create a solution and then build an offer based on that solution and offer and problem. But yeah, that's all I have to say now. I'm going to go back inside and work on the problem solution and trying to connect with people in my niche. Oh yeah, and by the way, in terms of that potential client, I've definitely been ghosted by them, so unfortunately they're definitely not going to turn into a client. I've sent 3 messages now and I still haven't heard back from them. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave that one. I can't keep following up. It just becomes spammy and pushy. So that is another potential client lost, and another one that's actually ghosted me. You know, which I'll admit is disappointing and is not exactly where I want to be, but I'm going to keep pushing to gain that first client and understand the niche, find a problem, create a solution, and then offer that into a package with a guarantee. That's the next steps, and that's the next main aim for the company and where we're trying to head. So I just finished up with a bit of homework, and now I'm going to go back onto and focus and work more on the business side of things and try and progress things there. So that's what I'm going to be doing for these next few hours, and that's probably all I'm going to do for the rest of tonight. So I will see you tomorrow. If not, I'll talk about something else later on tonight and then the vlog there. But either way, this is what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to hop onto the laptop, do some more business related things, and try and get that moving forward as well. So I'm actually going to be recording for the rest of tonight. I'm now cooking dinner, and so a little bit later on I'll talk to you about why the video and why the title of this video is called "These Next 2 Months Really Count," or I'm trying to make these next 2 months really count, because that's really true. I am going to explain this a bit more to you about why that is. Here I'm going to go over a few things I've mentioned before in a previous video, and that's why these next 2 months really, really matter, and why I'm going to strive to do the absolute best and the most work I can. So in 8 months' time, I think it's now 7 months' time because we're in November, I leave school in June, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, so it is still 8 months actually. 8 months until I leave high school, and then I go to college. So by then I'd love to be, you know, running a successful business, having clients, getting great results, and making sure that I'm providing the best service I possibly can. So I've got 8 months to do that. I know it seems like a lot of time, but to me 8 months just seems like such a short amount of time, considering I've been doing this agency for about 7 months now and I've never made a single penny from it. And that is just a harsh truth, unfortunately. I can't change that truth right now. I can't say that, you know, I haven't gone 7 months without making a single penny. But what I can do is change the future and change the way that I'm looking to work and growing and expanding it in the future. So in order to try and stick with that and be true to that, these next 2 months are so crucial, because after these next 2 months, it means I've got half a year, 6 months to completely change it all. So these next 2 months, I need to be putting some progress in place or some foundations in place to make sure that when these next 6 months go by, after the 2 months, I don't look back and think, I had 8 months, but I just wasted it all and I did nothing with it. That's really not what I want. I don't want to go to college, go there on my first day of college and just sit down and think to myself, I had 8 months and I'm still nowhere. That would be the worst case scenario, and that's something I really don't want to happen. So I'm going to put in from the foundations, trying to do as much work as I can, constantly trying to gain new people and interest and all that sort of stuff. So that's why these next 2 months really matter. And that's why the title of this video is called Trying to Make These Next 2 Months Count. And that's because I really am. I'm going to be documenting the whole thing on here. I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what foundations I'm building. This is kind of just like an overview of the stuff that I'm doing. You know, I'm trying to find problems, find solutions about them problems, and then build an offer around that. That's kind of the basic idea, the whole idea of what I'm trying to do. I'll dive a bit deeper into future videos. But these next 2 months mean everything. I need to put some work and I need to make sure that I'm getting somewhere. 7 months and I haven't gotten anywhere. I haven't made a single penny from the company. I haven't made any progress whatsoever. I think about it, 7 months and I've made no progress, and it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like that's way too long to have no progress, and it seems like it shouldn't be like that. It should, you know, I should have some progress by now. I should have something have happened, whether it's making £100 from the agency, but I haven't made anything yet. I have made £100 from someone reaching out to me on Instagram though, and we talked and I showed him how to run meta ads. That was the only thing that they've actually gained from since starting the agency. But yeah, on the grand scale of things, you know, there's been no progress. There's been very little progress, and it's starting to make me just think, you know, I'm not doubting this journey. I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to keep going until I get there. But it's just made me thinking, why is it taking me so long? What am I doing that's so wrong that I shouldn't be doing? You know, is there something that I'm doing so drastically wrong? Is it my niche? Is it my content? Is it both? Is it I've picked a bad company name? And I know the company name doesn't really matter, but the Rise Up Agency probably wasn't the best name to pick. I probably should have called it Rise Up or something else, but not the Rise Up Agency. But that's the email I've got now, it's the website I've got now, so I can't really change it. I know that all doesn't really matter when people tell you not to set up a website and all that, but just, I don't know, is it a combination of things that why it isn't working, or is there some bigger reason? I don't know. But these next 2 months, something needs to happen, something needs to change, and I need to make it happen. There's no one else that's going to do it for me. I can't say in 8 months I hope I'm going to be somewhere completely different running a successful business if I haven't put the work in. So that's what I'm committed to doing, and that's what I'm super ready to get started with. Just getting started with work, putting all the effort in as much as I possibly can, trying to get towards my version of success, and I'd advise you to do the same. If you're thinking about starting a business or anything online, just go for it. It's the best way and the only way to know how to make progress, how to move forward, how to try and become the best person that you possibly can, to try and make sure that you're the person worthy of the success you're looking to achieve in the future. And when I say success, this looks very different to many different people. It could be buying a house, living comfortably, or it could be driving supercars down the Miami seafront and living in your Miami penthouse. Whatever it may be, just go for your version of success. It's the best way to start, especially if it's free, like starting an Instagram account. Just go for it. Just go for it. It's the best way and the only way to know. I'm nowhere near there yet, but I'm showing the whole journey here. I've started the YouTube channel, started the Instagram, and tried my hardest at them both, as well as the business as well. So I would say just go for it. But these next 2 months are super crucial in terms of progress and where I'm trying to get to. So I'll probably be putting out a lot more vlog style videos in the next 2 months because of the way that I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, etc. But yeah, I know I've said it a lot, but I need to make some progress in these next 2 months. I know that you may not be able to see all of it because I can't show all of the foundations and everything that I'm doing because it's confidential in terms of clients and people I'm talking to, etc. But I'll give you the idea of what I'm doing. If I'm talking to people about clients or potential clients or anything like that, I'll tell you all about that. I just can't disclose the confidential stuff about their name or their username on Instagram or something like that. But these next 2 months I do need to make some progress. Something needs to happen, and they really matter. So I'll leave you with that thought. That's going to be the video. Just go start that online business if you're thinking about it. And that's the one action I want you to take from this video. I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, as always, to take it one step at a time.